Welcome to the Voice of Vicious podcast. Welcome to the Voice of Vicious podcast. I am your host, Vany Vicious. Guys, I'm sweating. Look at me on a microphone, bro. What the fuck?
Oh my god, we're back and I feel so weird talking here by myself. I barely ever do a solo episode, but I thought, why not? Wanted to catch you guys up on some life updates, social media updates, all the updates, because I feel like we haven't talked for a while. So welcome back to the podcast. Thank you guys for being here. I have been slacking. I've been slacking and I know this, and I'm just saying it here to hold myself accountable. But we're back now, and we're going to be back, and we're going to go back to posting a new episode every Friday with different guests, as we have done in the past. I say we, by we, I mean me, myself, and I. So first I wanted to get into a little bit of why I've been lost. To be honest, you guys know that I suffer from autoimmune disease, and I feel like I talk about it a lot, but I also feel like I don't talk about it enough because people don't really know how much I struggle with this shit and how much it affects my everyday life, my day-to-day, my future plans, things like that. Maybe one day I'll get into an episode of like deep diving into it, but for now we're not going to get into that. I've been lost because it's just very hard for me to plan something and actually stick to it because I don't know how I'm going to wake up feeling the next day. So it's been very hard for me to set up an episode and actually stick to it, because if I wake up and I just don't fucking feel good, I'm not recording a fucking podcast. They always say, listen to your body and blah, 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 blah. So I try to do that, you know? And if I have any type of energy at all, I expend that energy in the gym, not necessarily working. So it has affected my life immensely in the last 5 years because I haven't been able to do a lot of the things that I want to do. Setting up podcasts is one of those things. Traveling is one of those things. Even photo shoots more often is one of those things as well. It's just difficult sometimes to feel good enough to put on the best performance I can. And as far as traveling, it's just so hard with so many food restrictions and things like that, you know, I'm just like, never mind. But the good news is, you know, I've used these last 5 years to deep dive into health and functional nutrition and studying a bit on blood chemistry and taking my own labs and figuring out what to do from a functional perspective and healing myself. With that being said, I've gotten to a point where I'm just frustrated. As much of improvement as I have made in the last 5 years. If you know me in real life, you would know, because on social media, you kind of never know what I'm going through. I'm trying to get comfortable here. As much as I've made these improvements, I kind of feel like I hit a glass ceiling when it comes to my health a bit. Although I'm doing all the right things and eating all the right things and doing the meditations and taking time out for myself and just all the fucking things, guys. I haven't had processed sugar in 5 years. I haven't had bread in 5 years. I don't eat vegetables anymore because I can't tolerate them. Recently, I stopped being able to kind of tolerate eggs. So I'm kind of just at a point where I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? And it's very frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. And I don't know if you guys know this, but most people that have autoimmune also deal with anxiety, depression, things like that. And I'm an open book. You guys know that I'm honest about a lot of shit. So I have been diagnosed with panic disorder kind of recently. And that all kind of stemmed at the same time I started getting all these autoimmune symptoms or tendencies. And so now it's kind of like I feel like my body and my brain don't know what the fuck's going on. Like my brain is like, let's fucking go. Let's book that gig. Let's travel. Let's. And my body is like, wait, let's fucking panic instead. So it kind of sucks. It is what it is. I recently spoke to one of my doctors, and I am going to try a medication because at this point I don't want to put my body under this stress anymore because it's dangerous. And the truth of the matter is I've done everything that I possibly could, and now I have to try this. And the medication is super lightweight. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing serious. It's not a high dose at all. It's like the very minimal dose that you can take. There's really no side effects other than like some insomnia the first couple weeks, or like just feeling a little bit shitty while your body kind of recalibrates. But what the fuck? Like, I've been feeling shitty for 5 years, so okay, let's try this. And I'm not a medication person, and I'm not a Western medicine person, but at this point, I just need a little push, a little help to get me like over this edge, because the panic stuff, it's like so stupid. It's so dumb. It's like I'm doing something that I fucking love doing, and my body's like, no! Like my body is just fucking stuck in fight or flight all the time. And it's just not good for me, and I'm not gonna keep putting myself through this, so I started that about 10 days ago, so we'll see. Hopefully it fucking helps. Fingers crossed, because I am so ready to fucking get back to my life and back to work and back to like dating and back to just fucking being normal and going out and not, and my body not panicking. Like I have had nightmares where my friends surprise me with like a trip, and I'm like, no, I can't be here. I don't have my supplements. Like, it's not good. It's not good for me. It's not good for anybody, but whatever. That's kind of why I've been lost. When I do have the energy to do something, I'd rather go to the gym and like sweat. Obviously, with that being said, like I'm never ever going to stop eating as clean as I do. I'm never ever going to stop using a sauna. I'm never ever going to stop working out. None of that is stopping. I will continue to eat animal-based because it's the way that I feel the best. So yeah, I feel like I need to do this to get me over this little like mental hump that I've been stuck in. So that's what I'm doing about it now. And I'm really banking on this working because I'm making a lot of future plans. And a lot of things are going to change around my OnlyFans, around my social media. And I kind of wanted to explain it to you guys one-on-one here today. So first of all, the future plans for the podcast. I do plan on recording every week. For as long as I feel good, I will do that. I have a lot of cool guests lined up that I think you guys are going to really love. People that I've known for a while, people that I've met recently. So that's happening. I'm currently booking dates for all these people to come and talk to me, whether here in the studio or via StreamYard, how I do with some guests that are, in other states or whatever. So yeah, I do plan on continuing to work on the podcast and put out a new episode every Friday. I also had a lot of fun this past weekend. I went to a tattoo convention in Sebring. I was asked to by another podcast, Ink Different, to go and interview the artists that were there because it was an all-female tattoo convention. So they asked if I would like to do it because it makes sense because I'm a female and the host of Ink Different is Paul. He's a male. So I went, had a lot of fun. And it would be cool to kind of bring the podcast on the road when I start traveling and stuff. I think that would be kind of dope. Even if I just take like mics and a camera and just like set up in a hotel room, I think that would be really fucking fun to do. Not necessarily at like tattoo conventions, but fucking anywhere. Like you never know who you're gonna meet. So if I'm ever on a road trip thrifting or whatever, I would love to have my setup like doing a fucking podcast in the middle of like an antique store. I think would be so cool, and just talking about vintage finds and things like that, because that's one of my passions. Speaking of which, during this time, I have, you guys know I had an Etsy shop called Throwback Garage, and I used to sell just vintage. And I kind of was like, why am I only selling vintage? There's so many other platforms to sell clothing, and I just love fashion and style and everything that has to do with it. And what I love more about it is finding the shit. So I changed the name. It's now called Vany Vault, like Vany's Vault, okay? And I am selling vintage and modern clothing on Depop, Etsy, Poshmark, eBay, whatnot. I'm also doing some live streams, some live auctions on whatnot. All the platforms. And so it's Vany Vault everywhere. And yeah, it's been really fun, and like people are liking the things I'm choosing, so they're buying them, so that's cool too. And I'm doing anything from like clothes to small like home stuff, little knickknacks, because I really like that too. But yeah, I've been doing that. Always been a passion of mine, but fuck it, why not like some modern stuff too that's super cool that maybe you can't find in the mall because they don't sell it anymore, So I did make an Instagram for that as well called Vany Vault, and I post styling videos on there. It's very often that people will see like a vintage sweater and they're like, ew. But then when you see it styled, you're like, wait, that's actually pretty fucking fresh. And so I thought, why the fuck not? So on the TikTok and the Instagram, I'm doing a lot of those type of videos, kind of showing how you can style more funky looking things that you may not know how to dress. Like, not you don't know how to dress, but you don't know how to dress that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you don't know how to fucking style it. I got you. So we talked about future plans for the podcast, what I'm doing right now with the vintage stuff. Okay. I want to get into more of my social media. So I'm going to be fucking honest, and this might offend some people, and if it does, whatever. First of all, I have like this love-hate thing with Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that shit, because I am always in trouble on these apps. By in trouble, I mean there's always a flag on my account. I'm always banned from something. I'm currently banned on Instagram from going live for a year, which is why you guys haven't seen me do any live streams. I am currently banned forever, indefinitely on TikTok, which is why you guys don't see me live on TikTok. Anytime I post something on Instagram, it gets flagged. What happens when a page gets flagged is that it's not shown to non-followers, and it's barely shown to the followers. So your engagement goes down. So your views go down. So then you're like working for nothing. With that being said, I'm kind of fucking tired of having to fight an algorithm. I've been doing that for fucking 20 years, whether it was like MySpace, Facebook, whatever. I've had like multiple Facebook accounts deleted, multiple Instagram accounts deleted, just bans and bullshit and fucking trouble and Facebook jail all the fucking time. And I'm over it. So, being that I can't post whatever the fuck I want on those kind of platforms, I decided to start posting just like regular Instagram and TikTok type of shit. I want to post regular Instagram and TikTok type of content. I want to post selfies. I want to post pictures with my friends. I want to post funny voiceover videos. I want to post hilarious TikTok dances and just shit that's not going to get me in trouble and that's going to help my page grow, because at the end of the day, I've been stuck at the same amount of followers on Instagram for fucking years. So I'm going to need to like follow the rules, obey the rules so that my page can actually grow, right? That's the point, is like growth in these pages so that you get more opportunities from like brands wanting to collab with you or whatever. So in a couple of months, I will start to transition all my content from sexy photo shoot stuff and like behind the scenes videos to more Instagram appropriate and TikTok appropriate content for growth purposes. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I am in the process of working with someone
to build out a brand new website. Now, I want to give you guys a little teaser about the website, but I don't want to get too deep into it because I want it to be a surprise. But this shit is going to be dope. There is no one that is going to have a website like me. No one in my industry anyways. No OnlyFans girl, nothing. I want my website to be a place where my true supporters can go for all my content. I don't mean the consumers that like to watch my content and not comment and not like and not share and not finish watching the actual fucking video. This is going to be for the people who truly support me, my work, and what I do, and the people that I work with. So my website's going to have multiple pages. One of them is going to be like the VIP page on the site. There's going to be subscription tiers on it. There's going to be monthly subscriptions as well as yearly. You can do however you want. You can choose whatever tier you want, but that is where all my content is going to go. All my photo shoot pictures are going to go there. All my behind the scenes videos are going to go there. All my explicit content's going to go there. Anything that will get flagged on Instagram, mind you, videos of my face have gotten flagged on Instagram. I don't know if you guys remember the Halloween shit that I did with the metal like mask over my face. That video was just of my face and hands, and that got flagged for nudity. So Instagram hates me, and fuck them. So everything that I do beginning in like April, March is going to go on my website. I haven't decided what the tiers are going to be and what the tiers will include, but I'm working on that. The next couple months, I'm going to be working really hard on this. So everything will be there. As far as the people that are subscribed to my OnlyFans, same thing. There's going to be a one-time monthly fee, and all my explicit content will be on there. Videos, pictures, whatever. There will be a chat option as well for the people that are on my OnlyFans. I've talked to them on my OnlyFans lives about this already. There is going to be a chat option to chat with me and message me the same way that there is on OF. There's going to be a live option, so I'll be going live on there since I can't go live on any fucking other thing. All my lives will be there. So again, if you're an Instagram supporter, a TikTok supporter, you want to see my lives, you want to see me go live from my photo shoots, from the gym, from whatever, that is where I will be going live. I'm done fighting with social media. I'm doing my own shit. And if you guys find that rude or whatever, sorry. Time is money. I put a lot of time into my fucking content, into my photo shoots, into my videos, into my figuring out looks and makeup and all that stuff. Like, this takes time, it takes travel, it takes money, and I'm like, at this point, frankly, tired of giving it away for free. I've given away a lot of content in the last 20 years, and I feel like at this point, if you want to support me, hey, $5 a month or whatever the fuck it's gonna be, and you will see literally my entire fucking portfolio is gonna be on that website. There's also going to be a fitness portion to the site as well. Same thing with the fitness content. I give away a lot of recipes and how-tos and instructional videos and, you know, programs and all this stuff. So there will be a fitness aspect to the website as well. That's also going to have a monthly subscription that is going to have all my fitness content. All my programs are going to be there as well. So we're going to do it so where like you can just buy the program, or you can do a monthly thing or a yearly thing, whatever. And you will again have 24-hour access chat to me. If you're in the gym and you're doing one of my programs and you're like, what the fuck is a deadlift? I don't know what this is. You quickly fucking message me. I will be on that shit all the time. This is how you do a deadlift, and I'll send you a video how to do it. So I'm going to be recording all that content soon as well. But yeah, anything you want to know about animal-based dieting, nutrition, losing weight, gaining muscle, whatever the fuck, how to build your legs, how to fucking flatten your stomach, whatever, is all going to be on that website. It's basically like I will be your 24-hour personal trainer or your 24-hour cutesy poopsy fucking little sex demon, however, whichever route you guys want to go. And then of course I'll have links to the podcast and everything like that. But I'm just tired of fighting against the fucking algorithm. I'm tired of not being seen on social media, even though I'm posting a lot. And by not being seen, I mean like literally blocked from being seen because of, you know, all the flags and whatever. Like, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of people stealing my content and putting them on t-shirts. I'm over it. I will also have a merch part. I already do, but the new site will also have merch. So yeah, all of that is like vanyvicious.com is going to be the spot for fucking everything that is me. Everything, because I'm also tired of separating myself into multiple pages as if I'm not all this or all that, you know? Like, I sell vintage clothing. I am fucking smart as fuck when it comes to nutrition and health and gut healing and fucking hormone balancing and all the things, functional nutrition and whatever. I am also on OnlyFans because whatever the fuck. I do a lot of things. I have a fucking podcast. Like, I do a lot of things. So why the fuck am I separating it into 6 different Instagram pages? It just doesn't make sense. It's all going to be under one roof on the site. Everything's going to be there. You want to learn how to make bone broth? It's going to be there. You want to see me fucking fiddle my butt? It's going to be there. You want to see me giving a fucking detailed tutorial on how to fucking deadlift and how you know when you're ready to increase in weight and how much you should be doing, how many reps, sets every day, how many times a week should you fucking do whatever? It's going to be there. Everything is going to be there. This is a site that is going to be for my fucking people, not for the fucking lurkers that just stare and don't support. Sorry, not sorry. So that's what the site's going to be. And with that being said, I will be leaving OnlyFans for that reason. I'm doing it all on my own. So fuck OnlyFans and the percentage they take. Fuck the people who sit on those pages for 3 years without spending $1, demanding shit from you like you're a fucking puppet. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's also like an old ass fucking platform. There's nothing modern about it. It's not what it used to be. It's oversaturated as fuck. Like, I'm not going to compete with the 22-year-olds that are fucking deep throating dicks for $5. I'm not going to do it. So that's it. And I was going to get a little political, but like, I don't want to be a part of that because of who it's owned by. So take that how you will. So yeah, for that reason, I've decided to pivot on all social media outlets, the website, OF, all that shit. And I kind of just wanted to give you guys the update and let you know why, when, where it would be happening, and not kind of leave you guys confused about what's going on. So future podcasts, I am recording one this week with Caroline Tart. She is actually the person that is working on my website. So once she's on, we'll get a little bit more in depth about how fucking awesome it's going to be and the perks you guys are going to be able to have. But I could do anything I want on there. You know, and another cool feature is that, so sometimes I want to go live if I'm like shopping and just connect with my fans or whatever, right? And usually people do that on Instagram, but I'm always banned. And sometimes people do it on TikTok, but I'm banned forever. And so I can't. And then the problem with OnlyFans is that if you go live and anyone comes out in the background of your videos, like, you're fucked. Like, you have to tag them. Whoever's in your videos has to have an OF page. If not, you can't do it. So if I went to the beach with my friends and like my homegirl's next to me and she doesn't have a page, like, I'm gonna have to crop the video real small and like figure it the fuck out. So I've always thought that was so dumb. I mean, for safety purposes it makes sense, but to me it's dumb. But on my own site, I could go live whenever the fuck I want. I could go live during a road trip, on a fucking traveling somewhere, at a photo shoot, in the middle of the grocery store, at a fucking party, at a concert, like wherever. I want this site to be a way where, to be honest, I can weed out the people who are not actually supporting me and just fucking around. B, I want this to be a site where my fans feel like they have one-on-one access to me, because they will, where I can help you guys on your fitness journeys, where people from OnlyFans, you know, the ones that are actually supporting, like, you guys don't understand how many times I've gone live on OF and there's like 3 people tipping, and then there's 10 freeloading, and then I'm like, this is not fair to the guys that are tipping. Like, the freeloaders are just watching this live for free. Like, what the fuck? Which I don't do anything crazy on those lives for that reason. I just don't think it's fair. And then I would have to do like a private live and like kick out those people and just have the tippers. But then if new people come on an hour later, how are they going to join the live if it's fucking private? So it's a win-win for everybody. No one's getting fucking robbed or cheated, you know, and I'm able to connect with people who actually care about me and my content. And that's all I've ever wanted, is for, you know, to be able to help people, whether fitness or find a fucking dope jacket or whatever the fuck. I want to be able to connect with you guys one-on-one and speak to you guys one-on-one, and like not have an inbox flooded with a bunch of people that are just being fucking weird, you know? Because even on Instagram, I get a lot of nice DMs, but then I also get a lot that are just like fucking weird, you know? And a lot of times those people don't even follow me. So I want to keep this a place where you guys have access, quote unquote access to me, where I can chat with you guys, where I know who's fucking real, so you guys know that I'm real, that I'm responding. And yeah, that is the update. If it offends you, I'm sorry. Not really. I'm not fucking sorry. Time is money. If you want my knowledge, there's money involved. If you want to continue seeing me on those type of lives, there's money involved. I'm really done giving away free shit, and I'm really done. It's been 20 years, guys. Like, I'm really done fighting this fucking algorithm. I'm over it. So, with that being said, expect some more fitness content, expect some more funny content, expect more like voiceover TikTok-y type of shit. You know, there'll probably still be a little sexiness sprinkled in here and there, because it's just who I am sometimes. But yeah, photo shoot stuff starting in like April, March, around there, everything will be on the website. So make sure that you guys just keep that in mind. When you start seeing the social media content kind of change, you'll know what's up. Obviously, I'll be posting about it leading up to the launch date and everything. So we're gonna have a lot of cool merch for the launch as well. Might get back into like the fitness apparel, like gym apparel. So yeah. So of course, my first episode back, my camera decides to turn off when I was answering the fan questions, but you guys can hear them on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so I apologize. But thank you guys for watching. I'm quickly recording this on my phone to add to the end of the video, because what a fucking disaster. But it wouldn't be a Vany thing if it wasn't a total shit show sometimes. Love ya. Thanks for watching.